Do you hear that? That's the sound of a reading slump war that is over.
I'm just calling to say
After endless suffering of being stuck in one book for like 3 months, I am so happy, so relieved, and confident to make this video. It's March, and it's finally time to announce the books or hopefuls that I want to read. I always like to pick out 4 books per month because since every month has around 4 weeks, I like to read 1 per week. That's the goal, at least. I want to read more. Like I said before, I really want to exceed my expectations this year and read more, especially since I'm switching to a literature major next semester. I need to step it up immediately. Okay, I'm done with the talk. Let's just get into the video. The first book on my stack is called The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. This is a story about roommates that have never met each other, and of course, they fall in love at some point in the story. Tiffy and Leon share an apartment. Tiffy and Leon have never met. After a bad breakup, Tiffy Moore needs a place to live, fast and cheap. But the apartments in her budget have her wondering if astonishingly colored mold on the walls counts as art. Leon, a night shift worker, will take the apartment during the day and Tiffy can have it nights and weekends. He'll only be ever there when she's at the office. In fact, they'll never even have to meet. Tiffy and Leon start writing each other notes, first about which day is garbage, then politely establishing what leftovers are up for grabs and debating the evergreen question of whether the toilet seat should stay up or down. Even though they are opposites, they soon become friends. And then maybe more. But falling in love with your roommate is probably a terrible idea, especially if you've never met. I've had this book in my bookshelf for about a year now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the reason why I picked up this book was because the cover is so fucking cute. And the quote on the top that says, "What if your roommate was your soulmate?" Give it to me now. I don't have any expectations for this book because I've never read any reviews about it. I think I've seen it on TikTok once, but I just skipped the video because from now on, I'm not gonna read reviews of books because I'm not gonna let that determine my expectations. I'm not gonna look at the reviews until I finish the book and write my own. So that's gonna be a new rule now. Next up, we have Ali Hazelwood. This time, I want to choose one of these 2 to read, but I'm very indecisive. So I'm going to be doing a poll on my Instagram at jadespaperback, shameless self-promo. I really need you to vote and help me pick one of these because I know that Love on the Brain is her most new novel, if I'm not mistaken. And I've heard really good things about The Love Hypothesis as well, but I really cannot choose. And I really want to read one of these because it's been months since these have been on my bookshelf as well. So I need to pick them up, at least one of these. So let me know in the comments or on my Instagram or reach out to me privately, however you want, and help me pick because I'm having a Libra moment right now. No offense if you're a Libra. Long story short, if you haven't heard about these books, The Love Hypothesis is a fake dating trope, and Love on the Brain, I'm assuming that it's enemies to lovers, not like full-on I hate you enemies, but rivals to lovers. I think we can call it that. I think I'm leaning more towards this one, but still help me out. Vote, still vote. I don't care. Still vote. I don't care if I'm leaning more towards one. Just vote and make my decision. I'm lazy. I don't want to make my own decisions today. Next up, it's this book that I've had since last summer, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been so excited to read it, but I don't know why I just keep putting it down. It's called The Brilliant Life of Eudora Honeysett by Annie Leons. Eudora is an elderly lady that is ready to embrace death. She just wants to get everything over with, and then she meets this little girl who reminds her what it means to live. And the sentence that got to me that I just had to pick it up, and I don't know why this book is probably gonna break me. I hope it does. I'm ready for it. But now that her joy for life has been rekindled, how can she possibly say goodbye? Do I need to say more about this? I feel like this is gonna be a very wholesome read, if you ask me. I feel like my heart is gonna be at least a 4.5 read. If it makes me cry, then it's gonna be a 5 stars. I assure you that. Last but not least, we have Todas esas cosas que te diré mañana by Elizabeth Benavent. My literature professor talked to me about this author. Like I said, I don't remember if it was a good or negative review, and I'm not gonna dive into those because, like I said again, we're not reading reviews until after I read a book. So this is a book in Spanish. I don't know if you've seen my bookstore vlog. If you haven't, make sure to go check that out as well, because this is the day where I picked this up and explain that I have been running away from books that are in my first language. I need to start running away from Spanish. I feel like I'm missing out on so many potential amazing experiences. So that day I told myself, shut the f up and stop being a bitch, and I picked this one up. Plus the cover it looks like a tarot card and it looks beautiful. I'm assuming that this is a second chances kind of trope, because the female character is trying to get back to her ex or something like that, or she's trying to get somebody back or trying to fix some things, because the blurb is very brief and I'm simply very ready for it. And I can assure you that this is not going to be left out of my TBR. I'm going to make this a priority. So let's just see what happens. I'll also be posting my reviews on the blog. I have a blog. I'll link it down below if you want to check that out as well. Oh wow, I feel like this is the shortest video I have ever filmed. So these are all the books that I plan to read or hope to read during the month of March. And please help me pick between Love on the Brain and The Love Hypothesis, because I am still very unsure. Although I said I was leaning towards one, but nobody gives a fuck. So please vote on my poll and follow me on Instagram. If you're a stalker like me, it's at jadespaperback, and I'll be sure to be posting more content over there, as well as my blog. I need to revive that. I need to revive her. She's aching and asking for help. So we will do that. I'm so sorry that I've been MIA. This past 2 months have been fucking crazy. I got COVID. So many shit happened during the month of January. Right now I'm filming this in February to get things ahead. You know, bulk filming is a genius idea. So if you're a YouTuber, if you're an inspiring YouTuber, do it. It's gonna save your life. Let's just do that. If you've made it this far into the video, I appreciate it a lot, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.